So I started The Flash well, hell, it was probably when he came to Arrow and was a guest on that show. And I loved the guy who played Barry Allen. I thought he was great. Had a lot of chemistry with the other actors and everything. A wonderful addition to the Arrowverse, or the CW verse, as they call it now. Got his own show. Loved the first season of The Flash. It was one of my favorite shows around for the longest time. I'd say probably up to first and second season of The Flash was probably my favorite show. Third season, I love the introduction of Kid Flash, even though they really didn't do much with him, and I was kind of disappointed with what they did with him. Didn't like the Savitar angle, but I was like, well, I'm still, it's still technically my favorite show, even though I was kind of losing, starting to lose a little bit of steam in the show, but still kept with it. Um, Season 4 with the Thinker, I did not like that at all. I was like, oh, this is not this is not good. I miss the glory days with Wells and uh, Eobard Thawne, and oh man, this is did have we jumped the shark? So we get to season 5, and we had that fucking season with Nora, and that was just abysmal. Hated that season. It was just a terrible season, I felt. Um, and I mean, Cicada was an interesting villain, I thought. But the whole Nora this, Nora that, Nora this, like it became the Nora show, and I was like, God dang it! And his suit sucked, and I like it. Really, the only like it was more of a like I was really starting to force myself to watch the show. In fact, it would go several weeks before I would even pick up the show again. It got easier to forget to watch the show. Uh, then we got to the next season, which had that mirror lady or whatever. Like, see, and that's how forgettable it was. Like, it had blood work in the first half of it, and or blood something. I see that's how forgettable like the villain is. Like, I don't even remember his name. And up until I actually thought about it, I really forgot he was in there. I remembered the mirror lady, and that's only because she started off in this season, in this last season. Um, like it was a very forgettable season, and maybe it has to do with the excuse me again, guys. Maybe it has to do with the COVID thing, and taking so long between this season and last season. But like it was just a very forgettable season. Like it was just kind of all over the place, and it was just like, fuck, man, really. And I thought with Crisis, I thought it would I thought it would kind of save the show. Because Arrow was kind of the same way. Like Arrow went several seasons in and then got kind of lackluster, and I dropped off because I was like, I'm tired of the drama with Felicity and Arrow and everything, and I was just like, nope, I'm done. And with Flash, it was kind of the same thing. Um, so I was really hoping that Crisis would have fixed some of the problems of the storytelling. But I guess when you have a lot of the same writers, or all of the same writers and creative team, like you can't change when you don't change the story people behind the stuff. Like it was the same stuff, and honestly, like it just felt like they just threw everything up in the air. It was like, okay, here we go, back to square one. Like I really felt like they should have ended Crisis at the end of the season, and then start back the next season at the at at the beginning, where you pick up and everything's been kind of rebooted. Therefore, you kind of have a new creative team with it. Because honestly, it felt just meh, you know. um, but so like I watched the past two episodes of The Flash, which deals with these different forces. Which I've hated this fucking season so far. It's terrible to me. Um, and I've watched these past two episodes. I watched them tonight, and I groaned so much at, hey baby sis, hey bro, oh hey dad, hey mom. Like it's like, fuck dude, seriously, you guys are adults. Like, stop this talk. Like, people don't talk like that. Like, why are you doing this? Like, okay, so I understand you want to get the sense of family from these different forces, and yes, okay, if Barry and maybe Barry and Iris created, like, I still don't even understand everything with both Barry and Iris. Like, it's like the whole season is just fucking stupid. Like, and I can't believe that Nora from the Speed Force, like, one, I really hate the fact that they have her back as the Speed Force. Like, it's it's so irritating to have the Speed Force be evil. Like, just fucking, if you're evil, take away Barry's speed and go fucking be a douchebag to these other people. Like, it's so fucking ridiculous to me. Like, and then to have all these forces aware of each other and call each other bro and sis, and refer to Barry as dad, and it's just like, it's so it's just, it's so ridiculous to me, and I hate to bitch about it, but it's like, holy fuck dude, stop. Just get back to the old shows. Like, if this season was the way the writing was in the first season, I wouldn't have watched. I'd been like, no, this is fucking written for children, man. Like, this, like, I feel like this is dumbed down. Um, like, I feel like you're pandering to your audience, and like this is not written for me. Like, this is, and I don't like the guy who plays the force that can stop time. Like, that guy is a bad actor. That dude fucking sucks. Like, his emoting sucks. Maybe he's a great actor, this is just bad direction from the director. But like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude, that dude, his performance. I don't know who the fuck cast him in this role, but Jesus Christ, dude, like, you know, like, that scene with him and Nora, that is the worst fucking scene that I have seen in The Flash, where she's trying to talk shit to him and he's talking shit to her, and then he walks away, and then she goes and grabs his arm or whatever. Like, it was, and there were so many bros and moms and sisses and fake outs and what. It was just like, and both of them, like, Nora usually can do good when she's written for, I mean, when the scripts are decent. But this script, that scene was fucking terrible. And that dude, for this character at least, cannot act. This is not a very good character for him. Um these this is shit writing. Fuck dude. Oh, I don't know what to say about this. Like, I feel like I'm watching Batwoman, because I hate, like, that show. I feel like I lose IQ points when I watch that show, and that's how I feel about The Flash now. Like, what the fuck happened to the writing staff? Like, I need to look into the credits here and be like, who the fuck is doing this? Because, like, did you pay them to write this? Like, can you get that fucking money back? Because this is fucking horrendous writing, dude. Like, who the fuck approved these scripts? Because this is terrible. Like, and I'm so sick and tired of Barry and Iris fighting every goddamn show. Stop it. Like, how are you supposed to be the pillar of relationships when you're fighting every fucking episode? And I understand that CW shows are known for their drama and they're known for that. But if you are supposed to be, oh, they're Barry and Iris, they're the standard for relationships. There is nothing redeemable about you guys. Ever. You're always fucking fighting. Fuck, dude. My parents fought less than you guys do. And they fucking divorced. Like, I don't fucking get it. Like, Jesus Christ. And I mean, oh, oh. I don't get it, man. If you guys like this show and you like the direction, if you, more to the point, if you think this show has the same quality as it had in the first 2 seasons of The Flash, comment below and let me know. Because I don't think it does. I think this show has fallen drastically. I think the villains are fucking. they're fucking Sesame Street villains. They're caricatures, I feel, that don't hold a candle to the fucking. They're not a threat. I mean, they have threatening things about them, but they're not a threat. Cicada was a fucking threat, even though I still felt like he was a little over the top. Thinker was a threat, even though I feel like he was a little bit over the top. But again, it's a comic book show. Okay, I get it. But these, like, they don't feel real. Like Zoom felt fucking real. Like you felt like that motherfucker would pop up at any time, and you felt threatened. These villains don't feel threatened. Like they feel like it feels like Arnold Schwarzenegger in Batman and Robin when he's frozen Robin and he could freeze Batman right there and kill them both. And he's like, "Oh, kill you next time, guys." Like, and then he runs off. It's like you could kill them right now, and be done with it. Like I know the movie would be over, but you could kill them right now. Like, what? And that's how I feel like every villain for the Flash is right now. And I'm glad they got rid of Killer Frost because her being like so happy with, Katie, fuck off. Like this is the sister relationship with those two. Like I don't know what the fuck that is. Like Jesus Christ. Like no wonder the guy who plays Vibe and the guy who plays Wells is leaving after this season. Like get the fuck away from this show. Like they feel like they're phoning it in. I mean, it seems like they're having fun behind the scenes, but it especially the guy who plays Vibe, it seems like he is just ready to fucking go. He does not look happy on screen ever. I mean, you go back to those earlier seasons and he looked like he was having a blast. This looks like he's just there for a paycheck. Everybody looks like they're fucking there for a paycheck. Like especially the guy who plays Barry. Like he looks like he's checked out a long time ago. The only good thing about him is his fucking haircut. Like his hair looks really good these last couple episodes. I gotta say that. Like, kudos to your hairdresser because that guy looks like he's the only one paying attention to anything. Everyone else checked out a long time ago because they're like, we're gonna be around for a while. Anyway, comment below. Let me know. Let me know if you think that the writing has got the same standard of quality that it had the first couple seasons. Because I don't think so. I think it's a bunch of bullshit. And it drives me nuts. Because usually I'd be like, fucking don't watch it. But, fuck. Let me know, guys. Let me know if I'm alone in this or if you agree with me. Keep the conversation going. With that in mind, be genuine, be safe, and keep on geeking on, guys.